Hey, this is Danny, and I just have a short video today on meditation days 14 and 15, which are complete. And I was in a situation today where it's so funny to me that like one day can go like a dream and one day can seem like torture, right? So I was in a situation where I was meditating in my car, and I found that at the end of the meditation, I really needed to go to the bathroom. And there was this like tug of war in my mind about stopping before the 20 minutes because I really needed to go, that urge that I never really, it never really was all that urgent until like lately, right? Like age, getting older or whatever, I don't know, but the last couple of years. But I did finish the meditation. I finished my 20 minutes, but it was like pure torture for the last like 3.5 minutes. And even the last 90 seconds, I was like, I kept like glancing at my timer. I set my timer today, and I kept glancing at my timer like, no one's gonna know, just quit the 90 seconds. And I'm like, I can't even do 90 seconds, like just talking to myself, so not sure how the productive meditation was today. However, it doesn't matter. I'm not giving myself a grade on every day, and I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to keep at it. I'm trying to, when I skip a day, not make it the end of the world, as I have a few times, which because I'm making these videos every day or every other day, letting you know. And so there it is, in all my humanity and everything, just trying to do it, to do what I said I would do, and then to notice what's happening, with my mind and with life and everything, and doing the body scan still, although sometimes I don't even get beyond my head because I'll get distracted. Also because there's so much going on right in this area. It's so dense with like activity and things to notice that I don't get any further, or that I get distracted and forget about it and go down the road with my thoughts or whatever, and then come back and then start over or whatever it is. But it's interesting. It's not, I think sometimes when we start things, we think that there is this line to success that goes, you may have a few bumps and stuff, but you're gonna chart up, and it's gonna be essentially this kind of straight line from starting point to where you want to end up, and all these improvements and everything. And sometimes it's just feels like the very first day and you're up against it, and that's interesting. But I'm just kind of trying to take that for what it is, and like I said, no judgment and no beating up. It's just a noticing. So for that, it's really useful and has been wonderful. I think another reason maybe today I was just a little more kind of rattled and unsettled, and with the whole going to the bathroom, like the bodily function kind of came up. But even before that, I was kind of distracted, and it was hard today. I'm nervous because I'm having a crown put on today, and just to give you a little, like, I probably won't talk about meditation anymore. That's the deal with my meditation. Days 14 and 15 are done. I'm being accountable, and that's all good. And then here's just a little personal thing that's going on with me, and that is I have to have a crown put on today. But that's not even the beginning of it. So the beginning of it is that, okay, I'm going to make this as short and concise as I can, because I don't think I've really shared any of this on my YouTube channel. So over a year ago, my bottom teeth point in on the sides. You can kind of tell, but not really. But my bottom row of teeth, the molars and these half molars and incisors in here, point in a little bit. Okay. And that's okay. My teeth are lined up well and everything, but it's okay. However, over the last few years, they have been, especially on my left side, they're getting more and more pointed in. And at this point, it seems like they're only going to keep going further, and then I'm going to have more issues. So I need to take care of it. So over a year ago, I went to Smile Direct because it was like less than half the price of Invisalign. And so I went to Smile Direct. I got my aligners. They said they could help me just pull these bottom teeth upright and then, you know, balance the top teeth, right? Because I love my smile. I don't have any issues with my gaps and all that stuff, whatever. I'm human. I don't care about any of that for vanity stuff. I just had a practical need of these teeth going further and further down to the side. And it would hurt every once in a while when I chew on something wrong or whatever. It would bring me some discomfort. Well, I went to Smile Direct, was with them for like a year and went through all the aligners and everything. We got close to the end and I was like, you guys, I mean, I can tell you've moved my teeth like a little bit, but this leaning in, the reason I came in the first place isn't any better. And they were like, because they have they supposedly have a money back guarantee or a satisfaction guarantee, right? Like we'll keep it up until you are satisfied with the results. So I said, look, my first interview, the first thing I said, all I cared about was these left teeth going up. The right ones too, but the left ones were causing me pain, and it's the same issue on both sides, just worse on the left. And so they were like, you were right, go in, get another mold, and we'll take you through another cycle. Well, I went in and got another mold, and they never sent me the next cycle of aligners. And since then, I have requested refunds. I've been on their social media. I have called them. I have chatted with them. I have emailed them. I'm getting no response. So that's my experience with Smile Direct. So then I went, oh man, I was going to try to make this short. So anyway, so then I went to a real orthodontist and found out it's going to be $5,000 to solve my problem, to straighten these teeth. Well, the orthodontist said basically you have great teeth, all your lining up and everything. Two things he said. Number one is I wouldn't even recommend aligners for you unless you're having pain because really right now you're still fine. But I can tell that in the long term you are going to need them because you're right, this issue isn't going to probably go away. It's probably just going to stay there or get worse. So it would be good for you to get them, but I can't tell you for sure that getting these aligners is going to take away the pain that you're feeling when you are chewing. And sometimes it's not the issue that you think. You might have who knows, you might have a hairline fracture in one of your teeth. You might have blah, blah, blah. So he couldn't tell me any more than that. But he's like, if you want to be really prudent, before you get these aligners, before you get Invisalign, you will go to your dentist and have an x-ray and just look at this, side of your mouth and make sure. And I'm like, okay, make an appointment with the dentist, go to the dentist. And they're like, you do have a crack in a tooth. This cost me $150, right? So I go to my dentist, costs $150 for them to tell me, you do have a crack in your tooth. But we're going to send you to an endodontist, which is a root canal specialist, because we think that there's a chance that crack is further down and into the root. And so we couldn't just do a crown. You would need a root canal. And so they sent me to a specialist to get the tooth completely checked out. That cost me $350 to have him tell me I didn't need a root canal. Now I'm back at my regular dentist today at 2 p.m. to get my crown put in, and I'm having stress and worry over the fact that now it's been hurting more. And what if in between like my 2 appointments, now all of a sudden I do need a root canal? That root canal was going to be $1,800. Dentistry is so expensive with or without insurance, because insurance usually only covers not very much of it, like even half. But because I have had dental insurance in the past, I don't have any now. But anyway, root canal is $1,800. I don't even know how much a crown is, but it didn't even matter for me to ask how much it costs because I have to have it. I can't go on with like this crack in my tooth just getting worse, and who knows when I'm going to chomp down on an almond or a piece of candy or something like that, or accidentally on ice. I have a bad habit of chewing ice, I know. Every once in a while, I don't do it often, but every once in a while out of the blue, I'll just be chomping on one and I'm like, don't do that. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I was going to try to make this short, wasn't I? So I go to the dentist today to get a crown, but I'm concerned about it. I'll be in the chair for like 2 hours. And I'm just hoping everything goes well. I'm not going to post this video until 6 p.m. So no, I'll go ahead and post it now. And that way, if anybody sees it, you can send up prayers, you can send good vibes, you can send whatever you, send affirmations, send whatever it is you want to send so that this goes well. So let's do that. Wish me luck. And my hair's still kind of wet. It's awfully dark. I got a haircut too. Just got some of this bulk taken out in here and left a little length, you know, on top and everything. And I've got a tiny bit of my natural curl coming in up here where it's longer. You can start to see, just because I do have curly hair, if anybody notices that from my early videos. I do have curly hair, but my curl pattern is really big and kind of wavy, and so it doesn't show up when my hair's real short. My daughter has curly hair, and even when her hair is super short, it starts to curl. It is so cute, but mine doesn't really start to curl until it gets longer. So anyway, liking the hair today, but normally I don't know, I'm in a quandary about my hair too. Can you tell my thoughts are all over the place? But once my crown is done today, I'm going to feel tons better. They'll put on a temporary crown, then I have to come back to get the permanent one. But the endodontist said that, you know, put on the temporary one, make sure that you're not, that solves the problem and you're not having pain. Because if they put on the temporary one and then you're still having pain in that back tooth, then that means you do need a root canal, and we'll have to do that before they put on the permanent crown. So that's what I'm looking at here, and all I want is for everything to go well with the crown and for that to work so that I don't have to go back again, have a temporary crown taken off, have a root canal, and then have a permanent crown put on. I mean, that just sounds like, and all while I'm trying to get ready to go to my job in April. So I'm trying to do all this plus squeeze in a trip out of town because I haven't been on the road for over a month and I'm going stir crazy in Kansas City. Today is the fourth or fifth day of clouds and rain and grayness and blah, and it's in the 30s right now, and it's supposed to get up to 45 today, I think. But anyway, now I'm really rambling. Days 14 and 15 complete. Let me know how you're doing, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.